Chapter 1. Melissa. I pulled the car over and looked around. Same old neighborhood. Same old people, or lack thereof. Broken, cracked sidewalks. Pothole-infested roads, and a generalized scent of marijuana all over the place. I couldn't escape it. Not even wearing a mask would keep my nose safe from it. I opened the door's car. It creaked, as it always did. It was a piece of shit, but it was my piece of shit. It was an old model, probably 20 years old. My pockets were empty. I wished I had enough funds to replace it, but that was something for the future only. Once I'd finished finding out more about them. If I could get a news piece out that detailed their operations, I'd be so rich even my asshole of a brother would come begging at my feet. His words would revolve around one topic only. I could almost hear his voice as he implored for some financial help. I'd then bark at him to fuck off. I was done with him. I was done with all the things he did to me when I was young. He wasn't doing so well himself these last few years. Got busted too many times by the authorities. He'd also been spending more time behind iron bars than out here in this depraved conglomeration of people and buildings most called society. I smiled internally at that thought. Society. What a funny word. My right foot hit a heaved part of the sidewalk in front of my home, and I staggered. I exhaled when I realized I hadn't fallen face first on the ground. That would have been a shameful accident. I cursed and marched on, my mind barely aware of the overcast sky and the roar of a distant thunder. It was soon going to rain. Great. Just my luck, really. I still hadn't fixed a hole that appeared on my roof. I had no idea how it showed up, but it was there. I made that my number one priority, after I stowed these items in the fridge and kitchen cabinets. Doing that wasn't going to take much time. I had nothing more than 2 plastic bags with me, and they weren't full after all. I bought just enough to survive. It was always like that around here. Just enough to get through some days. I counted even the cents that came with my paychecks. Maybe I could accept the help of some people, but my friends were just as poor if not more. And I didn't have many of them. We all knew what life was like, and we were also aware we were just waiting to be stowed inside some wooden caskets in the near future. The cemetery. Part of my mind almost craved for it. The only thing keeping me from landing myself there was my will to prove to my asshole of a boss I wasn't wrong. The Italian Mafia was in Chicago, and soon I was going to come out.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?